Good morning, this is Darren from Cornerstone Chevrolet. I just wanted to give you a quick walk around tour of my 2020 Cadillac CT6 Blackwing. Now this one is a special edition Cadillac. I'll go into greater detail about why this is so special, but first off, this has the 4.2 liter twin turbo LTA V8 producing 550 all-wheel drive horsepower paired with the 10-speed automatic transmission, the best transmission that GM has available right now. And not only that, but this is, as I said, the Blackwing edition. So this is a special edition. They only made a little over 1,000 of this specific make, model, and trim level for Cadillac between 2019 and 2020 only. 2020 being the last year of production of this Cadillac specifically. Not only does it have the really nice racing provisions, it has the carbon fiber appearance package, so you can see this high-rise spoiler is in carbon fiber, as well as the upgraded ground clearance. Has the really nice skirts along the bottom, the side, on the back and front. Has the upgraded wheels, and this also has all sorts of safety equipment to it as well. So this one specifically is in the Manhattan gray. You can see that beautiful gray color here, really nice metallic, and it's also accented with the black ice grille here that holds your forward-facing camera right here. And then it has the parking proximity sensors lining the bumper here. And not only does it have all the parking sensors on the front and back bumpers, but it also has a little infrared night vision camera poking out of the front right there. That is a really nice feature to have. I personally own a CT6 and I have that in my car, and that has saved me from hitting a couple of deer on multiple occasions. So I really appreciate that safety feature on these cars. And this is the largest chassis sedan that Cadillac makes to today's date. So this one has the most room possible for not only the driver, but passengers as well. You can take a look in the back here. Plenty of leg room. This is as close as you can get to a limousine without actually buying a stretch limo. This has got all the creature comfort to it. In the back here you can see has heated seats here. Now this one does have the full glass sunroof from front to back. And I'll show you, it has two hatches for the sunroof. So one in the front for the front passengers, and then one entirely separate piece for the rear passengers. And the neat part about that is you can control right down here, this little button opens and closes the rear hatch for that rear sunroof. So if you're in the back and you want to see the sun but the driver doesn't, you can open and close your sunroof as you please. The hatch will retract forward and backward to give you some shade. And then also this button right next to it, that controls, there's a little rear sunshade that automatically reclines and extends out of the back there. At the far back part of the window, it retracts all the way up to the top. Now this has a really nice full center console in the middle here, armrest that folds down. If you fold that up, that is a third seating position, so you can have up to 5 comfortable passengers in this vehicle. Has the upgraded Bose Panerai stereo, so really nice upgraded stereo to it. It sounds very good. I love the sound of my Bose stereo in my car. So has a really nice retractable cup holders here, and also it has a little hatch that I had already opened, but that goes into the trunk of this vehicle. I'll show you that right now. There's plenty of room in that trunk. So on the key fob here you have the standard lock and unlock features and remote start, but if you press this button right here, that'll go ahead and open your trunk automatically for you. And take a look at how much room is in the back of this trunk. That is a lot of room for a sedan. And then all you gotta do is just press this button here, and that'll close the trunk automatically for you. And then lining the back here, you have more of those parking sensors. And you also do have 2 backup cameras. So this one is your standard backup camera. And right here, you have a digital display camera that shows through the 3rd mirror on the interior of the vehicle, which I'll show you that in just a minute here. Go ahead and we'll walk around to the front. Another neat feature that I like about my car, and this one has it as well, these door handles light up. So when you lock and unlock the vehicle, and especially at night when maybe you might not be able to find your vehicle as easily, these door handles light up, and it just looks really cool. Makes it for easier find in a grocery store parking lot. And then here's the driving position. Like I said, there is more carbon fiber lining the interior of the vehicle too. So it has that here, wrapping all the way around the dashboard. You have it here on the steering wheel. Down on the full center console is all carbon fiber. And right in front of the passenger, going all the way around to the passenger side door there. But anyway, besides the really nice carbon fiber, you have a really good quality leather in this car. Really soft, comfortable. Like I said, as close of a limousine as you can get the feel of this vehicle. You have all the power adjustments for your seats right here on the top of the door. You have that on the passenger side as well over there. So all the controls. You have power lumbar on the passenger side as well, and memory seating on both driver and passenger side in the front. So you can see that right here. So you have multiple different driving positions and also the entry and exit feature, so that makes it easier to get in and out of the vehicle. You have the power release button here that'll open your trunk for you. Now we go ahead and have a seat in here. You have a really nice full digital display. You have the really nice touch screen here. Very easy and simple to use. And then you have a fully customizable display between the gauges here. So this is in the V mode right now because it's in track mode, but you can also change it to tour mode, sport mode, track mode, which is what it's in right now, and snow and ice mode. So that makes it so you can have a configurable ride. If you want to just daily drive it, you can leave it in tour. Otherwise, if you want to have it more sporty, the turbos will spool quicker, the transmission will be snappier, you can have it in track or sport mode. And then not only that, it has a really nice heads-up display out of the front of the dash here, which when the vehicle's on, you'll be able to see all sorts of different telemetrics of the vehicle itself, how fast you're going, what the speed limit of the road is that you're on, navigation, turn-by-turn directions. Also some really cool features like the adaptive cruise control and all that sort of stuff it'll show you on the screen in front of you. But you do have navigation built into the vehicle, Wi-Fi, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This does have a Bose Panerai stereo, so as I mentioned, that's an upgraded stereo for this vehicle. It has a center stack speaker here that actually retracts and opens up into the dash. So whenever you have music playing, that speaker will actually fold up out of the dashboard there. And when you turn the music off, it'll just go flush with the deck again. So really nice controls. You can use this to go through the different features on the touchscreen. If you don't want to get your fingerprints all over it and keep the screen really nice and clean, you can go through different things on this. All sorts of really nice, easy, simple to use features. This car does have heated and cooled seats in the front, both driver and passenger side. And then the rear has the heated seats as well. So all the really nice bells and whistles in this vehicle. As we look up here, it has the controls for the sunroof. So as I said, the front can be controlled, and as well as the rear hatch for the sunroof. So you can open and close those by pressing these 2 buttons here. And then you have that rear retracting shade right there that you can control from the front position as well. And then you have the additional 3 garage door clickers built into the vehicle here. Now this mirror, as I was telling you, this can turn into a digital display out of your backup camera. So you just pull that tab forward and backwards and that'll turn on the digital display when the car is on. And then you can change different things by pressing these buttons, the brightness, the zoom, and the angle of that backup camera display. Safety equipment includes forward collision alert, lane departure alert. That is also a lane departure assist. It will actually help keep you in the lane, which is a nice feature to have. Adaptive cruise control, as I mentioned, that's a really nice thing to have. I took my CT6 all the way down to Arizona when I got it, and that was just a sublime drive. It was an amazing experience just because having all these really nice creature comfort and safety features really took my mind off of, you know, the driving of, you know, the long drive. It really just made it a great experience. All the miles that I put on the vehicle made the trip really easy. But anyway, this button right here, you actually press that and that will make the vehicle park itself. So when you press that, it'll show on the dash here what kind of parking you're trying to do, whether it's parallel or perpendicular, and you can even choose which side you want to park on. So you can either aim it at your left side parking or right side parking. And if it finds a spot that is available through those cameras and sensors out the front and back and on the sides, it'll tell you if that is a good enough spot to park in, and then all you have to do is just control the brake and the gas, and it'll turn the wheel for you and angle the car accordingly, and then it'll tell you when the parking is complete. So really nice feature, especially for this, like I said, being a large chassis sedan. So a couple of buttons up here at the front, that's to change your driving mode. So tour mode, as I said, sport, track, and snow and ice mode. You got your traction control here. And then the auto hold button is actually, you press that, and if you come to a complete stop, the vehicle will actually hold the brake for you, so you could actually remove your foot from the brake pedal. And then next time you're ready to set off, you just tap the gas and then it'll let off the brakes. So really nice to have that feature, especially in stop and go traffic, or say if you're at like a drive-through window or something, railroad crossings, that sort of stuff. So also with that Bose Panerai stereo, the neat thing that I found out only a couple months ago with my car is this headrest is a built-in speaker, which is really neat. It shows right there the Bose stereo, and just really nice, upgraded. Like I said, this is a fully loaded CT6 Blackwing, so all the bells and whistles, 550 all-wheel drive horsepower out of that LTA twin turbo 4.2 liter with the 10 speed. This is as good as it gets. I really love this car, and it is, like I said, a fine piece of engineering as far as GM goes. This is the best of the best in my opinion. So let me know. There might be a couple of little additional features that I might have forgot to go over. This does have a lot to talk about, so maybe small little things I might have missed, or if you have any questions, just give me a call or a text. I'd love to hear from you. Phone number you can reach me at is 763-267-2136. Thank you.